Started on my tennis bracelet addiction. It's just a celebration of great gemstones. It's a gallery. And as much as I love presenting pendants and earrings, the only time I'm seeing this pendant and these earrings is when I look down at my monitors here. I will always be able to look down and enjoy the beautiful gemstone presence that I'm wearing on my wrist. And this bracelet is such a great example of that. It is the only adjustable amethyst bracelet that we have in our inventory. And that's significant because for a lot of you, that's about the only way you'll wear a bracelet like this, because you can truly take it from over 8 inches to 7 5/8, to 7 3/4, to 6 1/2, to 6 1/4, whatever you need, because this box chain is wrapped in this bead that itself has silicone in the interior. So I can move this down and up, which makes it easy to put on, but easy to get a perfect kind of couture level bespoke fit, which is cool, right? From a comfort level. That's not why you're picking it up though. You're picking it up because of the 6 carats in total weight of Baguette Amethyst. And boy, is this a celebration of what our gem cutters can do in gemstones. If this were a single baguette stone on a ring or an earring, it would still be gorgeous. But now when we want to put another one next to it, and another one next to that, and another one next to it, now it gets dicey. Because anytime you start comparing one stone to the next, if this one right here were a little bit lighter in color than her counterparts, you'd be out, right? Because it would be, you look down at your wrist, that's the only thing you would see. What I love so much is that every stone you see here gives you the full play and range of purples from light to the deepest plum in every stone itself, rather than from one stone to the next. And let's look at the setting here too, this sterling silver. It's so cool because when you think about it, it almost makes it look like this is a giant chunk of amethyst right here, because the setting is not individualized. Instead, we panel them into sets of 3 and then kiss each of those sections with white zircon, so that it gives this illusion of diamonds, but frankly, white zircon plays almost as beautifully as diamonds themselves. And then that adjustability, here I'll show you again, is what makes it a true comfort fit. And one that kind of, in my opinion, makes it a little bit more casual, because when it's kind of loose and it has this dangle here at the end, maybe not as serious as a true tennis bracelet, right, with the hidden box and figure 8 closures. This is what it looks like on me. Now, I always give the disclosure of I have a 6 1/2 inch wrist, and I think Monica has a small wrist too. So you will see this dangle here that's, you know, a little bit on the longer side. I love it because I think it adds to almost like a fringe element, which of course we love in apparel and, you know, handbags. If you have a larger wrist, your dangle is going to be a little bit shorter. But here's what's significant. In fact, I'll do this. I'm going to move this up as though my wrist were larger to prove a point. If we're talking about a larger wrist size, can you even see where the stones end? They still wrap around my wrist. So if you've got that larger wrist, you're not looking at, oh, that's great. You know, Jen will get all the stones around her wrist, but mine stop right here. We've made sure to put enough stones on there so even if your dangle is on the shorter side, you can take it even higher. There you go. You will still see nothing but stones. So it has that true look of that tennis bracelet. And when you do adjust it completely for your wrist, and here, I'll do this for you. This is how you put it on, by the way. You put it on like this, and then you slide it up. I'm gonna take it about as tight as I can, and I wouldn't necessarily wear it this tight, but you can set it so that it's never gonna turn, so that every time you look down, all you see are those stones. In my opinion, gosh, there are a lot of advantages to this that even are better in some ways than the tennis bracelet in which each stone is hinged and moves around the wrist. So it's this kind of fun and cool and different way to do it, but all of a sudden you might find yourself kind of looking for this design in every tennis bracelet that you pick up. And the reason that we've designed this adjustable for you is because so many of you have told us, gosh, I loved it when you did it in diamonds. I loved it when you did it in diamonique. I love it when you did it in this gemstone. Give us more of this, please. 100 orders have been placed already. I want you to think about this too as a potential gift for others. If you've got somebody with a birthday in February, or you're thinking about that special Valentine's Day gift, or as I say at this time of year, Valentine treat for yourself, right? But if February is your birthstone, or somebody who just is mad for purple and you're not 100% sure of what their size is, this is their size because they can make it their size. What I love is that with a smaller wrist, I can truly adjust it so that I don't have to kind of go, well, I'll just get the 6 3/4, but it'll be a little bit loose. Or some of you say, well, you know, I'll get the 7 3/4, but I kind of have closer to an 8-inch and it's really, really tight. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And then the biggest element of it is the stone itself. It's the reason that we're celebrating amethyst in this hour, right? And in that celebration of it, when we do a baguette, we go back to that mirror-like, that flash-like reflection that we get in this stone. But when you reflect like that, you get bursts of pink and fuchsia and blue and plums and soft purples, just from the subtlest flashes of light. Do you see it moving like that? That's why we love the baguette so much. We love the round brilliance too. We get more sparkle there, but here I love it because it's just saturated color. And that's what we love so much about this. Now, all that being said, 6 carats, adjustability, sterling silver setting, white zircon there, brand new today. When I say the words tennis bracelet alone, I don't know about you, but I think, ooh, that's gonna be pricey. Because tennis bracelet has this kind of implication of being something that's really expensive. If you were to go out to dinner tonight, this is the comparison that I always use. I have a couple of favorite restaurants here that my daughter and I go to, and it never fails, even if I'm mindful of the menu. I get the check at the end and I go, $50? It's Taco Tuesday, you know, like how did we spend so much money? If you go out to dinner tonight for you and your spouse or somebody else, like how much are you gonna spend? Your easy pay on this bracelet is $33.80. I already forgot where we ate out a couple nights ago. You'll never forget this bracelet. It's something that you treasure. And, you know, we always kind of struggle a little bit to kind of justify the purchase. You know, oh, I don't know, it's over $100, and am I really going to treat myself? My question when it's over $100 is, will I look at this 5 years from now and still love it? Will I look at it after the easy pays are taken care of and still love it? If the answer you suspect is yes, it is worth doing that first easy pay to get it home, to try it out and see if you don't fall in love. And I want you to expect actually better than what you're seeing on your screen. Because as much as we try to do justice here in our studios, natural light and gemstones are forever best friends. And you've got to get these under that natural light to really, really appreciate the beauty of the stone, to appreciate the labor of the cut, to appreciate the setting, to appreciate the comfort, and then make your decision. So let your primary decision be to get it home. And then your next decision is going to be, do I love it enough to hang on to it for the rest of my life? And I'm confident when you look at something like this, you will. I want you to envision this next to your favorite timepiece. Envision it next to a Fitbit. Anything you wear it next to is going to be elevated. And anything more next to it is just lucky to be around. So that's why I love it so much. And I really hope that we bring more of these adjustable bracelets here at QVC and the different gemstones, because this has been a long time coming because you've asked for it. 6 carats in total. I love that I don't have to give you updates on the different sizes because one size fits virtually everybody. It's my pick because I'm being a little selfish here. Tennis bracelets are among my favorite pieces that I own. To me, they just kind of have this elevated status and yet can be worn pretty much to the gym, to 5-star events. So take advantage of that. Find a new favorite piece. Take advantage of the easy pay. It will go away at the end of the day. If you're spreading this out over 5 months' time, this could be one of very few opportunities to do so on our 24-hour Gem Day event. 1 hour of amethyst today, and this, in my opinion, is one of the best. J335573 is your item number for the 6-carat amethyst and white zircon adjustable tennis bracelet. My pick of the show. Oh, while that was fun, it's about to get even more fun because we have more gem pieces all day today.